Einen wunderschönen guten Abend. Hier ist euer Simracing Shogy Gamer 82. Ja, ihr Lieben. Ihr seht's. Let's Play. Wir beginnen mit heute mal einem richtig geilen Spiel, was mir empfohlen worden ist. Das soll richtig mega geil sein. Episode 1 spielen wir jetzt mal mit heute. Und zwar Batman, the Telltale Series, The Enemy Waiting. So. Bin mal gespannt, wie das Game ist. Es ist mir empfohlen worden und es soll mega Laune machen. Und ich liebe Batman. Ich habe Batman geliebt früher. Ich bin echt gespannt. Es werden jetzt auch mehrere Games kommen. Ah, geil. Batman! Klassische Edition spielen oder der Schatten Edition spielen. Ich würde sagen, wir gehen mal Einstellungen. Boah, sieht das nicht geil aus. Alter. Gameplay. Anzeigestil. Minimal. Machen wir Standard. Sprachen. Ja, Deutsch. Wir wollen ja natürlich auf Deutsch spielen, ist klar, oder? Ich würde sagen, wir machen mal ein bisschen die Lautstärke. Die ist ein bisschen zu laut. Machen wir mal der Untertitel, lassen wir an. Weil das Spiel ist nämlich nicht leider synchrone Deutsche. Alles in Englisch, aber Untertitel ist alles auf Deutsch. So, machen wir das mal auf groß, oder? Würde ich sagen. Ja, ich würde mal sagen, wir machen das auf groß. Ja. Okay, let's go. Machen wir es zurück. Jawohl, ist eigentlich Speicherdateien. Machen wir nicht. Wir müssen ja erstmal anfangen. Ich würde sagen, wir machen klassische Edition. Let's go. Wähle den Anfang deiner Geschichte. Batman, der innere Feind, kann als brandneue Geschichte begonnen oder mit den Entscheidungen aus Staffel 1 weitergeführt werden. Setzen Sie Ihre Geschichte fort. Vorgegebene Entscheidungen verwenden. Geh zu Episode 1, um dein Abenteuer zu beginnen. Ja, ich habe ja auch schon dieses erste Teil gespielt. Was machen wir? Machen wir vorgegebene Entscheidungen, verwenden. Aber ich würde mal sagen, wir setzen die. Wählen Sie, setzen Sie Ihre Geschichte fort, um eine Hintergrundgeschichte der letzten Staffel hinzuzufügen. Ah, ich würde mal sagen, wir setzen sie fort, oder? Neu erstellen. Hintergrundgeschichte zu Batman neu. Wen hast du gerettet, als die Kinder von Arkham angegriffen worden sind? Ich habe natürlich Selina, ja, wir haben Selina gerettet. Hast du die Nacht mit Selina verbracht? Eindeutig, ja, haben wir. Als Gotham angegriffen wurde, wen hast du verfolgt? Ich habe natürlich den Pinguin verfolgt. Als John Doe einen Aufstand in Arkham Asylum anzettelte, wie hast du reagiert? Ich bin zum Telefon gerannt. Warst du John Doe einen Gefallen schuldig? Er ist halt ein Kumpel geworden, ne? Also, aber wir haben auf Nein gemacht. Wie habt du und Selina Kyle euch getrennt? Wir sind Freunde geblieben. So. Als Lady Arkham Alfred bedrohte, gabst du deine Identität preis, um ihn zu beschützen? Ja, haben wir. Nachdem Lady Arkham besiegt war, Nahmst du an Gordons Pressekonferenz als Batman oder Bruce Wayne teil? Natürlich haben wir Batman genommen, weil Gordon sollte nie wissen, dass wir Bruce Wayne sind. Deswegen haben wir Batman genommen. Deine Hintergrundgeschichte ist vollständig. Diese Hintergrundgeschichte wird mit dem aktuellen Spielstand verbunden. Okay. Oh, wir haben 5 Episoden. Wir haben 5 Episoden bei dem. Das Enigma. Einer der ersten und tödlichsten Verbrecher Gothams ist zurückgekehrt. Batman muss sich mit altbekannten und neuen Verbündeten zusammentun, um diese wachsende Bedrohung auszuschalten. Batman, der Feind im Inneren. Let's go! Ah, ich würde mal sagen, wir machen das Symbol. Ist hell genug. Rot? Nein. Lila ist meine Lieblingsfarbe. Ist zwar kein Pink, aber wir nehmen Lila, weil Lila ist meine Lieblingsfarbe auch. Und deswegen, weil ich im ersten Teil auch schon Lila hatte, nehmen wir auch Lila. Und jetzt viel Spaß mit Batman. Ich bin echt mega gespannt. Ich bin richtig mega gespannt, was uns da erwartet. Es geht los. Deine Entscheidungen bestimmen den Verlauf dieser Spielerreihe. Die Geschichte hängt davon ab, wie du spielst.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes. Their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win again, everyone would be happy.
Wayne Tower, 7:29 Uhr. Ich bin mega
Lucky
gespannt.
13! There it is, my
Romy Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
We all wear masks in public. Every day is 1,000 little performances.
Perhaps, but some are more encompassing than others.
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone. The Bat computer can intercept his communications.
Boah, es geht los, es geht los. Maury, ansehen.
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
Well, looks like roulette is his Achilles heel.
He has a reputation for being lucky, but then you don't need luck when you own the house.
Der gute Alfred. Ich mag den Typ. Also, hacken? Gucken wir das mal an. Können das hacken? Nee, haken.
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Maury's conversation. Al, I'm hacking into Maury's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos.
Sie sind nicht mein Typ. Ich brauche den
Someplace
Nervenkitzel.
where only high rollers go.
Ich bin
Don't
undercover.
tell anyone, but I'm here undercover.
Don't worry, I can keep a secret.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Ach du Scheiße. Der Riddler. Oh oh.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Hello?
That's him.
Please get
Hau ab.
away from me. Now,
What?
just turn around and start walking.
You're lost, rich boy. You're not all that, you know.
Eingebildete
No
Kuh.
one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap, let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
Alter! Alter, du Dreckschwein!
Now, let's get started.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Alter Schwede, was für ein grausamer Tod. Heftig. Und somit beginnt das Game. Batman.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves.
Zack. So machen wir das.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon,
Batman, what's the status?
Ich liebe das Batmobil.
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Jetzt geht's los. Batman ist zurück. Boah, krass. Also solche Spiele liebe ich ja generell, so Storys.
Please, please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
Was denn das?
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
Alter!
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it?
Boah, sieht das geil aus.
Scratches at the very nature of our existence. The mere
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
rattling around like a rat in your
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
Remember, choose your words carefully.
Da sind Geiseln.
You only have so
Same woman from before.
Perhaps you should have turned on the charm.
Batman will save her, along with everyone else.
I will get bored.
Das werden wir definitiv. Wir werden alle retten. Kasse?
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Ja, die Wachen müssen wir erstmal ausschalten. Und die werden leichtes Spiel sein, glaube ich.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
Es geht los.
What the?
Zack. Psst. Ihr seid in Sicherheit.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen, and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
Tränengas ist
We
am
need a
besten.
distraction.
Ja.
Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
You're completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
Alter! Oh
I'll
mein
clear a
Gott!
path. Wait for my signal.
Give them hell. We're counting on you.
Bam! Und tschüss! Zack!
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
jetzt zu mir. Bam! Und tschüss. Oh, ist das geil.
The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
Naja, komm her. Komm her. Ihn schocken? Ja, wir schocken ihn. Und zack. Boom. Alter, ist... Oh, oh.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you.
Alter.
I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits.
Ist das
And
krank.
you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city. Now I'm back, and I'm taking what's mine.
Du kennst mich nicht.
You don't know me, Riddler. You have no idea what you're up against.
You must think you're so special. You're not the first hero I've put down. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy. I don't see much evidence of that.
Gordon, now!
Sehr gut.
Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough.
Alter.
Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Und nochmal. Und nochmal. Zack. Nimm das.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Ach du Scheiße. Wie krank ist das, bitteschön?
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Komm, bevor der stirbt. Oh. War das mega.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of
Ich glaube an
war.
Gerechtigkeit.
I believe in justice. Maury deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice. Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
Alter. Boah. Body slam. Yeah.
Enough of this! You know how to scrap.
Du
I'll
haust
give
mir
you
nicht ab.
that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Ach du Scheiße. Hoffentlich recht hat. Hoffentlich recht hat. Alter. Ist die Episode schon geil. Alter.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
Nicht der Rede wert, Trophäe. Alter, das geht ja schon richtig mega geil ab. Oh. Wahnsinn. Das war ja schon mal Action pur. Ich bin mal gespannt, wie es weitergeht. Oh, scannen? Erstmal scannen.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
He was smart enough to slip through our fingers.
Yeah, and leave a bloody mess in his wake. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Uh-huh. Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon.
Jetzt schon nicht.
We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction, Miss...
A pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
Nie von ihm gehört.
Does this one speak?
Just say what you want to say.
With pleasure. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong.
Ich mag die Frau
Riddler's
nicht.
back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team.
Ja, glaub ich,
I heard
weniger.
how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that
Ich
filth,
arbeite nur mit
Oswald
Gordon.
Cobblepot.
Mit Gordon.
I work with Gordon. No one else.
I appreciate loyalty, but that there, that's the issue. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I
it.
got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller,
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
you're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show?
Back off, Waller. Don't blame the police, blame Riddler. Or hadn't you noticed he was the one cutting off fingers?
Oh, I noticed, all right. Just like I noticed you let him get away. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Maury while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought she was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
No, but it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Thanks. That's a help.
Die hatten einen Deal.
I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy.
I don't like what you're insinuating.
Of course,
Keep your pop psych evaluations to Riddler and stay out of my head.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry. I think I know you a little better now.
Er hat so viele Fragen gestellt.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go,
Ach, die wieder
Gotham's
schon.
your city. I respect that.
Halt's
But
Maul.
you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
Ich mag keine
I don't
Drohungen.
take kindly to threats, Waller.
Ich hasse die jetzt schon. Episode 1. Das Enigma. Bin mal gespannt, was das noch für ein Truller da ist. Aber es ist richtig... Oh, ich habe so Gänsehaut. Das Game ist bis jetzt richtig gut. Ich meine, der erste Teil war schon mega Hammer. Wayne Tower, 7:29 Uhr. Der gute Alfred.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
Ach du Scheiße, jetzt müssen wir wieder alles Musik klassisch, atmosphärisch. Ich würde sagen atmosphärisch, weil das passt da sehr, sehr gut dazu. Komm.
Something with a beat.
Ja. Dann wollen wir mal schauen, was in dieser Truhe ist. Also,
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
an die Arbeit. Oh, Akte? Okay. Was?
Selena. She'll turn up again. I'm looking forward to it.
Selena Carey ist nach Gotham gekommen, um einige Diebstähle für die Kinder von Arkham zu begehen. Letzten Endes half sie mir jedoch dabei, sie aufzuhalten. Sie hat Gotham während Lady Arkhams letztem Angriff auf die Stadt verlassen und ich weiß nicht, ob sie jemals zurückkommen wird. Trotz unserer Meinungsverschiedenheit mag ich es, mich mit ihr zu messen. Ja, weil du ja auch verliebt bist in die. Harvey Dent war einst ein vielversprechender Bürgermeisterkandidat und einer meiner engsten Freunde. Ich habe seine Kampagne und seine Vision für Gotham unterstützt. Nachdem er von den Kindern von Arkham angegriffen wurde, verwandelte er sich in Two-Face. Ein gewalttätiger und zutiefst paranoider Krimineller. Während seiner kurzen Zeit als Bürgermeister benutzte er seine Autorität, um in der ganzen Stadt das Kriegsrecht auszurufen. Der Pinguin. Oswald Cobblepot war ein Terrorist, Anarchist und mein ältester Freund. Als Kind einer der renommiertesten Familien in ganz Gotham verbrachte er seine lange Zeit im Ausland. Nachdem seine Mutter von meinem Vater ins Asylum eingewiesen wurde, er kehrte nach Gotham zurück, um sich den Kindern von Arkham anzuschließen und sich an meiner Familie zu rächen. Lady Arkham. Vicky Vale war eine bekannte und angesehene Reporterin der Gotham Gazette. Jedoch kam sie als Vicky Arkham auf die Welt, ein weiteres Opfer der kriminellen Aktivitäten meines Vaters. Sie hat ihre alte Ego Lady Arkham und ihre Terrororganisation, die Kinder von Arkham erschaffen, um Gothams Elite zu vernichten. Ich habe sie zwar besiegt, weiß aber nicht, ob sie lebendig oder tot ist. Ihre Leiche wurde nicht gefunden. Gut. Alles klar. Oh, so ein bisschen Entspannungsmusik. Gehen wir mal weiter hier. Gehen wir mal an den Tisch. Komm,
No
Alfred.
explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Oh,
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Genau.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
Okay, was haben wir denn hier? Gotham Feed? Ich lese das jetzt nicht alles. Ihr könnt das ruhig dann lesen, wenn ihr dann stoppen tut. Gut.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe. But the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
Well, things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. They're well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level the playing field.
Ja, ich würde sagen...
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help.
Mehr als
He's
gestört.
clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Oh ja.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
Geht über Leichen, dieser Riddler. Oh. Das hier kennen wir schon vom ersten Teil. Der gute Alfred kennen wir vom ersten Teil. Hier die ist mir auch nicht so kuscher. Und die mag ich überhaupt nicht. Das ist eine blöde Kuh. Blake, keine Ahnung. Habe ich noch nicht. Und dieser Riddler, der scheint ganz, ganz gewiss und gefährlich zu sein. Den müssen wir besiegen. Und der hier, der arbeitet, glaube ich, mit dem zusammen. Aber... abwarten. Der Vater von Batman. Die Mutter von Batman. Gotham City. Arkham Asylum. Ja, ich würde sagen... Nein. Gut. Haben wir jetzt alles gesehen, gell, würde ich sagen. Ja. Gut.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Ach du Scheiße, was soll... Hoffentlich ist da keine Bombe drin. Hä? Oh!
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Könnte das blinde Gerechtigkeit oder Nadelöhr sein. Ich habe ein Auge, kann aber nicht sehen. Wer bin ich? Blinde Gerechtigkeit, ein Nadelöhr, Auge eines Hurrikans oder ein einäugiger Bub. Wir holen mal Auge des Hurrikans.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
Das war's nicht. Der hat den Haken ja da an den Stock. Komm, wir nehmen mal ein Nadelöhr, oder?
Yeah, I have a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
Finde irgendwas? Okay,
Your guess is as good as mine.
aber was? Warte mal da. Nee. Da auf jeden Fall nicht. Ich gehe mal da hinten rum. Was ist das? Kinokarten.
Never forget.
Das darfst du niemals vergessen, das stimmt. Ich gehe mal da hinten rüber und gucken wir uns da mal hinten mal drüben an. Oh, das sieht schon richtig geil aus. Irgendwas muss es doch hier geben.
Lucius's latest model. Never ceases to impress.
Ah, hier ist schon mal gar nichts. Geh mal an den Plattenspieler, vielleicht finden wir ja da was. Halt, da ist was.
Needle. A record needle.
Ah!
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Lucius, der hilft uns immer.
I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Das Auto ist einfach nur geil. Alte Stadt, neues Spiel. Trophäe erhalten. Wayne Tower, 7:29 Uhr.
Oh, excellent. I'm glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and our stock price has doubled since you took the company back from Oswald Cobblepot. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? No. This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Die muss ja nicht wissen, was das ist. Ich verrate doch nicht, was das ist.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
Oh oh.
No.
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
Wer ist das denn jetzt?
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Ich dachte schon, hä?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Lol.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
It's pretty cool, huh?
I don't know if cool would be the word I would use. I can hear it hum. What does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Ja, komm.
If you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health?
I'll let him tell you himself, but, he hasn't been doing so great since the kidnapping last year.
Oh, no.
Yeah, every now and then his, hands start shaking. I'd like him to see a therapist, but you know Alfred.
Well, maybe I can convince him. Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle.
Ich bin mal gespannt.
I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What, we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her. She's family after all.
Das ist gefährlich.
You know how dangerous our business is. I couldn't live with myself if something happened to Tiffany. I'm just gonna have to say no.
It's your secret to tell.
Yes, it is.
May I just say, burdens are lighter when carried by many.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne.
Die schon wieder.
Yes?
I'm